Yes, hello po. Good evening po sa ating lahat. Good evening po. And of course, welcome po sa ating day 7 ng ating BPED diagnostic session po with Coach Peter. Ayan, hello po. Pagbati po sa inyong lahat ng isang magandang gabi po, no? Isang maulan at malamig pong gabi sa ating lahat. Ayan, and of course, welcome po sa ating day 7 ng ating BPED diagnostic session with Coach Peter. Okay, yes, we will start po our session for tonight at exactly 6:22, ano? So let's wait lang po for another 2 minutes before we start and we continue our session po for tonight. Ayan, yes, we are allowed po to mention all of our friends. Lahat po ng ating mga classmates ay allowed po tayong i-mention po sila sa ating live ngayong gabi. At allow din po tayo na i-share po natin ang ating live sa ating mga Facebook group, sa ating mga GC. Ayan, sige, i-share po natin at ikalat po natin ang magandang balita po ngayong gabi na si Coach Peter po ay naka-live once again para po sa ating free session po with BPED Diagnostic Session. Ayan, yes, hello po. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Magandang gabi po. Okay, yes, sige po. I-mention po natin lahat po ng ating mga friends, lahat po ng ating mga classmates to also join our live session po for tonight. Yes, we will start po at exactly 6:23, ano? Let's wait lang po for another 1 minute before we start our session po for tonight. Okay, yes, I think we are all set na po, no? For our session this evening. Ayan, bago po mag-start si Coach Peter with our question number 191 po for tonight. Can you please key in po our official hashtag for tonight? Hashtag Laban plus our province. Ayan, para po sa ating official hashtag po ngayong gabi, pakiin naman po ako ng word na hashtag plus our province. Ayan, gusto pong malaman ni Coach Peter kung hanggang saan po naririnig ang kanyang boses ngayong gabi. Ayan, yes, pakiin naman po ako ng ating hashtag po, hashtag laban plus our province. Ayan, good evening sir. Iba ang saya mo ngayon sir, ano? Ano kayang meron? Ano kayang meron ngayon, ano? Ayan, sige. Kayo ha? Ano bang meron ngayon? Wala naman. Okay, yes, sige po. Pakiin naman po ako ng ating hashtag po for tonight. Hashtag laban plus our province. Ayan, laban daw po all the way from Baguio City. Hello po sa ating mga viewers all the way from Baguio. Laban daw po all the way from Santo. Bless our province. Saan yan? Yan, laban po all the way from Pagadian. Laban all the way from Cagayan Valley. Hello po sa ating mga viewers all the way from Cagayan. Laban from Baybay City. Laban from Blessed Our Province. Laban from Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga del Norte, from Cagayan Province, from Pangasinan, from Pagadian. Hello po, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Ayan, sa ating mga viewers po all the way from Pagadian City, hello po, good evening po sa ating lahat. Welcome po once again sa screen ni Coach Peter para po sa ating Day 7 ng ating BPED Diagnostic Session. Yes, laban daw po all the way from Legazpi City, laban from Pasig, laban from Pangasinan, laban from Davao City, from Laguna. Ayan, hello po, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Yes, Laban LPT March 2025 here from Antique. New hired teacher na din. Wow! Congrats Sir Abilino ha, sobrang bilis naman yan. Pa-ice cream ka na sir, pa-ice cream na. Okay, yes, laban daw po all the way from Cagayan Valley, from Bukidnon. Blessed our province, Negros Occidental. Ayan, good evening po, Ma'am Anna Marie. Good evening po, good evening po. Laban daw po all the way from Negros Occidental. Ayan, shout out po ha sa ating 102 viewers As of this moment, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat at welcome po sa screen ni Coach Peter para po sa ating Day 7 ng ating BPED Diagnostic Session. Okay, yes, I think we're all set na po, no? To start our session po for tonight. Parang from Luzon to Mindanao po ang ating session this evening because we have viewers from Davao, from Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, from Pagadian, ayan, from Tondo, Manila, from Negros Occidental. Sige, nakatutuwa pong makita na hanggang Mindanao po, no? Ay narinig po ang boses ni Coach Peter po ngayong gabi. Okay, yes, and I think you are all ready na po, no, to listen, and let's start our session po for this evening. And let's begin with question number 191 po natin. Yes, of course, si Sir Gypty po, isa pong SPLE po natin yan, ano? And siya po ngayon ay passer na. Kailan po ang start ng registration for September exam? Nag-start na po tayo. Pero kung gusto po nating humabol, don't worry, nakasave pa rin po lahat ano, ng ating mga videos and sessions. So you can still avail and be part of our September 2025 season. Yes, nakasave po lahat ng ating mga sessions and videos sa ating Facebook group. So if you're planning po to take the board exam, mag-PM lang po kayo kay Coach Peter. Okay, yes, let's begin our session po for question number 191. And of course, ayan, para po sa gusto pong mag-avail at maging part po ng ating session, nasa ating screen po yung ating details, no? Just take a screenshot lang po if you want to know more about of our details po, no? Para po sa ating um, September 2025 season. Ayan, nasa ating screen po ha, yung ating details. And of course, if you want to join po our group chat, sige. Ikikiin ko po sa ating screen yung ating GC link. Ayan, our GC link po for September 2025 season. Ayan, nasa ating screen po yung ating GC link for our September 2025 season. Just click the link lang po if you want to be part of our group chat po ha for September 2025 season. Ayan, para po sa mga mag-o taking po this coming June. Yeah, June. Ayan, June 20 po ata ang start ano, ng ating oath taking. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And of course, congratulations. Ayan. Yes, siya daw po ay grateful viewer po natin ng ating mga free live sessions and now LPT na at mag-o taking na this June. Wow, pagbati po sa inyong lahat. Saludo po, no? Ako po ay nagagalak sa inyong mga tagumpay. Okay, yes, let's begin with question number 191 po natin. Now, for this question po, don't forget to key in the question number plus the letter of your choice. Okay, yes, let's begin with question number 191 po natin. Okay, yes, for 191 po natin, what is the answer we have here? Now, Mr. De La Cruz is planning to demonstrate the ill effects of cigarette smoking to a person's health. Now, which of the following strategy is best suited to achieve his objective? Again ha, ang objective po dito ni Mr. De La Cruz is gusto niya pong ipakita yung effects po ano ng cigarette in terms of our health. So ano pong klaseng activity or strategy po yung applicable doon po sa objective ano, doon po sa objective na gusto pong i-achieve ni Mr. De La Cruz? Is it letter A, shield activity, B, dilemma, C, experiment, or letter D, open-ended statements? Okay, once again po ha, don't forget po to key in the question number plus the letter of your choice. Now, pag-usapan po natin one by one, ano, yung ating mga choices. Let's start first with your open-ended statements. Tandaan po natin, ang ating open-ended statements, usually, yan po ay nagagawa po natin yan for essay. 'Di ba? Kapag po tayo ay nagbigay po ng essay na walang restriction, it's actually a divergent type of essay. Yun po ay mga open-ended. So meaning, we let them share their ideas, their opinions, their thoughts, ano, wala po siyang restrictions. Tama? It's under open-ended statements po yun such as your essays. Nakuha natin? Kapag ito po ay experiment, usually we want to check the cause, no? Cause ang gusto mong i-check dyan, and then the effect. No, tandaan po natin ha, para po sa ating experiment, we are checking here the cause and the effect. No, it's the cause and effect po yung ating gustong i-check for our experiment. Okay, now, between shield activity and dilemma, nasaan po dyan yung tamang sagot? Now, na-mention ko po sa inyo before na ang shield activity po natin usually, gagamit ka po dyan ng shield. Diba? It's literal po yan. Magpapagawa ka ng shield mismo and then they will write there yung mga concept natin, the topics itself, yung gusto mong ipagawa. No, it's under shield activity po yun. It's a literal meaning. Diba? You let them create their shield. Okay, very good. Ang tamang sagot po for this question, it is actually your dilemma po yan. No, tandaan po natin, it's your dilemma po ano ang ating tamang sagot. So meaning, dito po, ang gagawin natin, we let them actually create, let's say for example, such scenarios, no, mga situations, and then they will deliver kung ano po ba yung mga effect po ano ng cigarette smoking in terms of one's personal health. So letter B po ha ang ating tamang sagot. It's your dilemma activity po iyan. Tandaan nyo ha, scenario based po ang ating dilemma activity. Okay, very good. Now, moving on po tayo for our question number 192 po natin. Sagot? You have 15 seconds for 192. This is actually a strategy in teaching health education. It's a strategy. Now, for number 192, verbal and discussion-oriented strategies have been proven effective in health instruction except for topics in blank. Okay, yes, except for topics in blank. Is it letter A, family planning? Letter B, first aid? C, drug education? Or letter D, consumer health? Now, ang pinag-uusapan po natin for this question, it has something to do with verbal and discussion. Usually, ang verbal po natin, it's under lecture method po yan. No? Ano po ba ang lecture method? Kapag ito po ay lecture method, this is learner-centered. Tama? It's learner-centered po ang ating lecture method. Sorry, it's a teacher-centered. Sorry. It's a teacher-centered po ang ating lecture method. Tama? It's a teacher-centered. Bakit naging teacher-centered? Because kapag yan po ay lecture method or lecture discussion, si teacher lang po ang bahalang mag-deliver, magbigay ng konsepto, mag-discuss, 'di ba? Mag-elaborate. So it's more of lecture discussion method po yan. Medyo teacher-centered po siya ang kanyang atake. 'Di ba? Now, kapag ito po ay consumer health, no, usually kapag consumer health yan, talagang maganda po ang discussion. No, it's a pure discussion. Usually, batas po yan, ano? It's RA 9347 po, di ba? Yung ating consumer education. No, the consumer rights. Di ba? It's under RA 9347 po yan. Ang ating drug education, actually, drug education is best to be delivered din po yan through lecture discussion method. Ang ating drug education. Even family planning. Kasi dyan po, we are discussing yung paggamit ng mga contraceptives, proper birth order, diba? Yun po yung ating mga topics for our family planning. So usually, lecture discussion din po ang ginagawa natin dyan. Okay, very good. The correct answer we have here, it is actually your first aid po ang ating tamang sagot, no? Ang pinapakita sa first aid, usually, we are discussing no, proper ways or proper sequence in taking care of the victim, yung ating first survey, secondary survey, even yung proper use of tourniquet, diba? Proper first aid po for different types of wounds, different types of close wounds, and among others. No? So first aid po, usually talagang demonstration po yung ating ginagamit for this strategy and or for this topic. No? So letter B po ang tamang sagot po natin dito. Very good po kayo dyan. How about for question number 193 po natin sagot? Sige, you have 15 seconds po for item number 193 po natin. So once again po ha, if you're planning po to take the board exam this coming September 2025, sige, ipipin ko po sa ating screen ulit yung ating GC link. Libre lang po ang mag-join sa ating GC, ano? Ayan. Pero hindi po libre ang mag-join sa ating exclusive Facebook group. Nandun po lahat ng videos ni Coach Peter. Nandun po lahat ng materials and examinations po ni Coach Peter. Ayan. Nasa ating screen po yung ating GC link for our September 2025 season. Okay, yes. Now let's have question number 193 po natin. Now for item number 193 po, no? Most school systems have access to educational television programs. Now this include Bayanihan, Sineskwela, National Geographic, and the like. Now to which type of media instruction do they fall? Okay, ano po yung ating pinag-uusapan for this one? It's your educational television programs. Okay, ano pong media instruction po ang mga ito? Is it letter A, television and videotape? Letter B, computer-assisted instruction? Letter C, records and tape recording? Or letter D, films and slide? Okay, medyo tricky po no yung ating question number 193 kasi madaming possible na pwedeng maging sagot, right? Pero ano po yung pinakamalapit, di ba? Sige, sabi ni Sir Macdan, ano, hello Sir Peter, nagbabalik po hindi dahil sa isang reviewee kundi isang LPT na. Highly recommended po kayo. March 2025 let passer here, Agyaman Sir Peter. Ayan, congrats po Sir Macdan, ano. Also we have Sir Renante Martel Enero, no. Hello Coach Peter, maraming salamat po sa help nyo. LPT na po ako. March 23, 2025 passer here. Wow, congrats po. Sir Renante, pagbati po sa inyo. Ayan, actual board questions po ito. Sige, tama po Sir Renante. Halos lahat po ng fina-flash ko po sa kanila ay mga actual board examinations, ano? All they have to do is just to, listen, memorize, take down notes para po maipasa ang board exam, di ba? Sige, i-claim na po natin, i-claim na po natin. LPT na po tayo. LPT na po tayo. Ayan. Nakakamiss daw ang golden voice ng isang Sir Peter. Jade, lagyan mo ng golden voice dyan. At nakakamiss din yung ating paring. Okay, sige. Ano pong tamang sagot for this question number 193 po natin? Okay, very good, ano? Ang tamang sagot po dito, it's actually your letter. Okay, yes, letter C po ang ating tamang sagot, ano? It has something to do with your records and tape recording po ang mga iyan. So, ibig sabihin, pwede po siyang panoorin ng paulit-ulit po ng ating mga estudyante. Right? They can actually watch this for how many times and how many let's say for example multiple times anywhere and everywhere po no. So yun po yung ating mga records and tape recording. Now, hindi po siya pwedeng television. Tandaan nyo ha, hindi po yan television. Because kapag ito po ay television, it covers variety of media. Pwede pong teleserye yan, telenovela, 'di ba? And many more. Documentation can do under videotape. But hindi po siya under television ang bayani, sineskwela, and geographic. No, it's not under television. Nakuha? Because it's a vague term po yan. It's a very vague term. So ang tamang sagot dito, it's letter C po ito. Okay, records and tape recording is the correct answer. Now, moving on po tayo for question number 194 po natin. Ayan, highly recommended daw po si Coach Peter, ano? Ano pang hinihintay natin? Mag-join na po kayo sa akin. Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for question number 194 po natin? Hello, Coach Peter. Hello po sa ating lahat. Ayan. Salamat po no, sa mga nagme-mention po ng mga friends sila and classmates. Thank you so much. Agiyaman kada kayo amin. Sige, for 194 po natin, when you give the students activities on movement, exploring the movement possibilities of moving as if and moving like, you are giving your students the opportunities for blank. Okay. Is it letter A, mastery learning? Letter B, movement exploration? Letter C, movement interpretation? Or letter D, creative work? Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for 194 po natin, ano? Ang pinag-uusapan po natin dyan, it's moving as if and moving like. And then you let them actually do it. Hayaan mo silang mag-perform, you let them discover and explore. Okay, now, kapag ang pinag-uusapan ay creative work, di ba? As I have mentioned to you during our first session, creative work, ang example po natin dyan ay interpretative dancing. Di ba? Interpretative dancing is an example of creative work po yun because you let them create their own dance. You let them create their own performance. It's your creative work po yan. No? Kapag ito po ay movement interpretation, we give them dance literature. And from that dance literature, hinahayaan po natin silang i-execute or i-perform, no? Kung ano po yung number of steps, kung ano po yung gagawin, that is based on the dance literature. No? Kapag ito po ay mastery learning, actually mastery learning from the term itself, mastery. Diba? We let them master the concept, we let them acquire the concept. It's mastery learning po yun. Okay, very good. For number 194, the answer here, it's your movement interpretation po ang ating tamang sagot. Nakuha, letter C po is the correct answer for this one. Now, kapag ito po ay movement exploration, tandaan po natin, we let them explore, we let them discover. Tama? Si letter B po dyan, it's movement exploration. Let's say, for example, okay, you go outside, you observe the movements of the animals, and then imitate that. After 5 minutes, go back inside the classroom and then show me your performance. That is movement exploration. Or somewhat, we let them actually explore, no, their movements, explore their body parts and their movements, and then identify how does the body move. Diba? It's under body awareness po yun. But this one, letter C po ang ating tamang sagot. Kasi the answer here, moving as if, that is restricted, and moving like, that is also restricted. No? So letter C is the correct answer. Clear po? Now, moving on po tayo for question number 195 po natin. You have 15 seconds for this one. Okay, yes, pakiin po ako ng ating sagot for number 195 po natin. Okay, yes, for question number 195 po. Now, for this item, in this style, a specific external reward system attached to the accomplishment of the task, and this arrangement increases the motivational level of the students. Now, the tasks are arranged progressively so that they increase in difficulty. This type is especially effective with physical activities. Okay? Now, that require the development of individual skills. Now, ano pong specific style of teaching or instruction po yung ating pinag-uusapan? Okay, yes, you have 15 seconds po for 195. Is it task instruction? Is it inquiry instruction? Is it your contract instruction or problem solving? Sagot po for 195. Ayan. Sampung beses daw pong binasa ni Sir Renante yung question na yan last March. Grabe naman yung 10 beses. Okay, yes, ano po ang tamang sagot for this one? Remember po, no, kapag ito po ay inquiry, no, the inquiry instruction, what we are discussing here, it's more of what do you call this one? It's more of your question and answer po ang inquiry natin, 'di ba? It's question and answer po ang inquiry natin. Okay, yes, pakihin po ako ng ating sagot for 195 po natin. Okay, now, once again, kapag ito po ay inquiry instruction, that is question and answer po yan. Okay, ang problem solving natin, from the term itself, problem solving. So, ibig sabihin, we let them create solution to such problems. 'Di ba? We give a problem and then we let them create solution from that. 'Di ba? Kapag ito po ay contract instruction, ano bang ibig sabihin ng contract instruction natin? Na it's more of a close form of instruction po iyan. 'Di ba? Sige, for 195 po natin ang tamang sagot. It is actually your contract instruction po yung ating sagot. Okay? It is actually a closed type of instruction that, no, that is actually moving from one step to another. So letter C po ang ating tamang sagot. Okay? So letter C is the correct answer for this one. Okay, yes, letter C po ang ating tamang sagot. Now, hindi po pwedeng letter A yan ha, yung task instruction natin because napaka-vague ng term na task. 'Di ba? Task can be a homework, an assignment, a given activity. Marami po siyang iba't ibang ibig sabihin ang task. So it's not your task instruction yan. It has different meanings. No? So letter C po ang tamang sagot. Okay, clear? Now, can you please give me heart po sa ating comment section kung clear po sa atin si number 195? Ayan, bigyan niyo naman po ng puso si Coach Peter, ano, sa ating screen kung clear po sa atin yung ating question number 195. Ayan, sige, pa-comment naman po ako ng puso po sa ating screen. Sige ha, para po sa mga hindi pa naka-avail dyan, if you are planning po to take the board exam this coming September 2025, ini-invite ko po kayo sa ating GC. Ayan, sige, gusto ko pong i-comment po ulit sa ating comment section yung ating GC link. So you can just join the group chat po if you want. Sige, libre yan. Yan, nasa ating screen po yung ating GC link. Just click the link. Ayan, libreng-libre na po yan. Kasi nandyan po yung ating mga announcement. Ano, even the details later on, nandyan po sa ating GC link. Okay, yes. Now, let's have question number 196. Now, for number 196 po natin, the physical education teacher employed this strategy by arranging her class with variety of groupings, and she let her students work alone, focusing on the specific task given. The students rotated through each learning station and work on the assigned task. Okay, yes. Ano pong klaseng activity po or anong klase pong strategy yung ginamit po dyan ni teacher? Is it letter A, problem solving? Letter B, instruction or contract instruction, sorry. Letter C, inquiry instruction. Or letter D, task instruction. Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for number 196 po natin? You first eliminate si option letter B. No, hindi po yan contract instruction because there is no progression of the concept. No, from level 1 to the level difficulty, di ba? Sorry Nante ha. Sige. Ano na to? Parang sobra na yung inyong recommendation sa akin. Pero thank you so much po. Thank you so much. Sige, nakakatuwa naman. Nakakatuwa po si Sir Renante, ano. Ayan, talagang nag stay siya para magbigay ng kanyang comment, ano, tungkol po sa ating session. Talagang hashtag highly recommended daw. Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for 196 po natin? Is it your problem solving? Sige. Is it your contract instruction? Is it your inquiry instruction or task instruction? Yes, nasa ating screen po yung ating GC link. Now, ang tamang sagot po for this one, no, when we are talking of this strategy, it's under, yes, it's under task instruction po, no, yung ating tamang sagot. Sabi ko po kanina, it's very big po ang ating task instruction. Usually, ano, kapag tayo po ay nagbibigay ng mga, let's say for example, you give them specific stations, no? And on that level or on that different stations, may gagawin sila. For example, they need to perform certain things or they have to accomplish a certain task. No, that is task instruction na po ang tawag natin doon. No, you have stations, and then you let them perform what is written on the paper, for example, task instruction po iyon. So letter D is the correct answer for number 196 po natin. Very good po kayo dyan. How about for question number 197 po natin? Yes, pakiin naman po ako ng ating sagot for question number 197 po. Yes, pakiin po ako ng ating sagot for number 197. Now, for number 197, when Miss Rodriguez wants her students to create dance movements, allowing them fully to discover for themselves dance patterns out of the learned motor skills she is utilizing, is it letter A, exploration technique? Is it letter B, guided discovery technique? Is it letter C, problem solving? Or letter D, inquiry? Yes, ano po ang tamang sagot for number 197 po natin? You have 15 seconds po for this one. Yes. Ang tamang sagot po for question number 197, it's allowing them to fully discover for themselves. It's under exploration technique po no ang ating tamang sagot. So letter A is the correct answer po for this one. Now remember, kapag ito po ay guided discovery technique, from the term itself guided, meron po tayong scaffolding dyan or assistance. Papasok po dyan yung ating MKO. Ano yung MKO natin? MKO is the more knowledgeable other. Katulong po ni learner yung MKO to actually accomplish the task. Okay? Kailangan po ni learner ng assistance ng older individual or ng someone who is knowledgeable doon po sa konsepto. 'Di ba? Yun po yung ating idea po no, ng ating guided discovery. We get guidance po from our MKO. Now, once again, kapag po problem solving, we have problem and we let them create solutions. Tama? Kapag ito po ay inquiry, once again, it's Socratic method po yan. Ito po ay a question and answer. Tama? Now, moving on po tayo for number 198 po natin. Now, for this question, which of the following does not belong to values clarification strategies used in health education? Once again po, for number 198 po natin, which of the following does not belong to values clarification strategies used in health education? Is it letter A, dramatization, B, decision stories, C, educational games, or letter D, shield activities. Okay, yes, ano po ang ating tamang sagot for number 198 po natin? Again ha, ang pinag-uusapan po dito, it does not belong to our value clarification. Now, kapag ito po ay dramatization, usually po, dramatization and even role-playing, tandaan nyo ha, role-playing and even dramatization, it's actually one of our best strategy. It's an effective strategy po yan to give them value clarification. Mas na ibibigay po natin ang values or valuing kapag ito po ay dramatization. So kapag po sa ating lesson plan, kapag tayo po ay nagbigay ng dramatization, ng role-playing, magandang activity po yun for uh, developing their values or affective domain. Tama? Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for this one? Okay, now, kapag ito po ay decision stories, okay, ang ating decision stories will let them decide, for example, you give them scenarios, you give them situations, and you let them decide, kung anong gagawin nila. Yun po yung ating decision stories. Kapag ito po ay shield activity, sabi ko kanina, ang ating shield activity, ito po yung gagawa sila ng shield. No, literal. Talagang shield yan. And from that shield, they have to write the concept, kung ano po yung topic mo, for example. And then they will let the responses on that particular shield. Yun po yung ating shield activity. Okay, sige. Ang tamang sagot po for this one, it's your educational games po ang ating tamang sagot. No? So letter C is the correct answer for number 198 po natin. Now, bakit po letter C ang tamang sagot? Kasi po, yung term na educational, yung term na games, ay sobrang lawak po ng konsepto na yan. Ang konsepto po ng ating gamification or gamification, no, tandaan niyo po to ha, gamification in PE for example, ay napakalawak pong konsepto nito. No, it covers variety of idea. Ang gamification po natin. No, it discusses or it focuses on variety of ideas. Ang ating gamification, especially yung ating educational games. Clear? So for this one, ang tamang sagot, it's letter C po ito. Clear? Letter C po is the correct answer. It's your educational games. Tandaan po natin ha, we can actually develop their affective domain. Mas effective po yung strategy po ng dramatization. Dramatization, role-playing, ano pa, let's say, for example, scenario making, yung mga ganyan. Yun po yung mga best strategy to develop their value clarification. So for this one, letter C po ang ating tamang sagot. Okay? How about for question number 199 po natin? Sagot? Now, for number 199 po natin, now teaching in content areas such as family life, drug education, and HIV education can be a difficult task. No, bakit po kaya difficult task yan? It is because it has so many controversies. No, kapag po ang konsepto po natin ay ganyang topic, talagang medyo makontrobersiya po ang mga yan, No, may iba't ibang arguments po dyan. Minsan may iba't ibang opinion po sila because pwede or maaari na iba-iba po ang kanilang mga kultura or tradition. That's why they have different points of view in life, no? Especially kapag ito po ay usaping pamilya, no? O usaping drug education, no? Talaga pong iba't iba po sila ng paniniwala, no? Because we are bounded by different norms, we have different beliefs, we have different traditions, no, from our religion to culture, lahat po, even way of living, talaga magkakaiba po tayo, di ba? So talagang medyo controversial po ang ganyang topic, right? Now, ano po ang gagawin natin to avoid controversies and even heated argument? Na maaari na iba ang point of view mo bilang isang teacher at iba din po yung point of view ng ating mga learners, 'di ba? Vice versa 'yan. Okay, very good. The correct answer for number 199, it's okay, it's you have to really avoid, ano? You have to avoid presenting your own belief, your own personal values and attitudes. So meaning, i-avoid po natin yung pagbabanggit po natin ng ating mga personal ideas. Usually, dapat po lagi nakabase po tayo sa libro, no? No, we don't use our personal experiences or ideas into something. So letter D po ang ating tamang sagot. Okay, very good po kayo dyan. How about for our question number 200 po for tonight? I think this is the last question po, no, for this material. Ayan. Now, ano pong tamang sagot for question number 200 po natin? Which of the following can assess the health practices of the students? Okay, yes. Ano po ang tamang sagot for number 200 po natin? Sige, after po this item, magla-live po ako for our BKED sessions. Ayan, para po sa ating mga BKED specialization. But even though you are BPED major, you can still watch our BKED sessions because may mga items po doon na lumalabas po sa ating Gen Ed, especially for our art appreciation. Parang last time, yung ating discussion for Espoliarium, ito po ay lumabas sa ating Gen Ed. So talagang ang dami pong mga items pong pwedeng lumabas sa Gen Ed from our majorship. Okay? Especially for BK Ed ha. Sige, ano pong tamang sagot for our last item po for tonight? Now, which of the following can assess the health practices of the students? Is it letter A, objective type of test? Letter B, practical tests? Letter C, inventory test or checklist. Or letter D, demonstration. Ito po ay nakasave sa ating Facebook group. Okay, once again po ha, lahat po ng ating sessions, lahat po ng videos, lahat po ng ating mga live ay nakasave po ito sa ating Facebook group. Okay, sige po, ano pong tamang sagot for 200 po natin? Now, we can assess their health practices by using, okay, kapag ito po ay objective type of test, ano po ba yung mga example ng objective type of test po natin? Now, we have multiple choice. We have true or false. We have identification. We have matching type, 'di ba? As long as meron po siyang one specific answer. Let's say the answer is letter A. That is under objective. Ang subjective type of test po natin ay yung mga essay, no? Like open po siya, no? Wala po siyang certain, hindi po siya opinionated, kumbaga. No, essay is an example of it. No, sorry, essay is an example of an open-ended. 'Di ba? So yung ating objective type of test, ito po yung hindi siya opinionated. Because there is a specific answer. Okay? Now, ang tamang sagot po for this question number 200 po natin, very good po kayo dyan. Okay, yes, ang tamang sagot po for this one, we have your, okay, yes, we have your, sige, we have your letter. Okay, letter C po ang ating tamang sagot. It's inventory checklist po ang ating tamang sagot. Okay, so letter C is the correct answer. Okay po, letter C po is the correct answer po, no, for number 200 po natin. Yes, ang essay po, it's divergent. Tama, essay is divergent. It's open-ended. No, ang objective po natin, like multiple choice, this is convergent. Meaning, close-ended po sila, restricted lamang into one specific correct answer. Okay? So for number 200 po natin, ang tamang sagot, we have your inventory checklist po ito. Okay? You can actually give them a checklist and let them check if yun po ba ay applicable sa kanila or not, or somewhat ginagawa nila or hindi. That is inventory checklist po natin. Okay? Ang ating practical test, this is performance task. No, performance task po ang ating practical test. And demonstration is we let them model, we let them perform, we let them execute. No, yun po yung ating demonstration. Okay, this is not the first live po We have multiple lives na. If you are planning po to avail, mag-PM na lang po kayo sa akin, Ma'am Larona. Thank you so much. And the answer po for number 200, it's your letter C po ito. No, and I think this is the last item po for tonight para po sa ating BPED diagnostic material. And next, Sunday. Sige, this coming Sunday po, this coming Monday po, sorry. This coming Monday po, no? Magla-live na po ako for our first session para po sa ating comprehensive material. Ipopost ko na po sa ating Google Classroom yung ating summative examination for the month of May and first week of June. Ayan, once again po, ipopost ko na po sa ating Google Classroom yung ating summative examination for our month of June and month of May and first week of June. Pwede niyo po siyang i-take sa loob po ng isang linggo. So hanggang Saturday po yung ating exam. Na wala po siyang tawag dito, wala po siyang time frame. You can take it until Saturday. Next Saturday. No, next Saturday ha, not this Saturday. Next Saturday. Okay, once again po ha, ipopost ko na po sa ating Google Classroom yung inyong summative examination. Ayan, thank you po for joining for this live tonight. I hope you were able to learn something po, although it's more of application po yung ating mga contents. But still, thank you po for joining. Ayan, magla-live na po ako for our Bika Ed session po for this evening. Thank you so much po kapamilya. Thank you po. Ayan, sige. Standby lang po kayo ha para po sa ating Bika Ed session. Standby lang po tayo. I-off ko lang po ito. Magre-live po ako for another live. Thank you so much.